Hey everyone, welcome to Wax Pack Wisdom, where we talk baseball history through card breaks and the cards we love. My name is Jake T. O'Donnell. Today, we're opening this pack of 1977 Topps. We're going to look for some Hall of Famers, we're going to look for some interesting rookie cards, and we're going to talk about baseball in the late 70s. So let's get right into it and see what we find in this pack of 1977 Topps. And of course, I already ripped the the wax pack, which I never really like to do. I love to keep these cards intact. This is a pretty well-known set. First off, we've got to show you the gum. It's kind of broken up there. Again, we'll not be chowing down on that. So let's see what we get in this 1977 Topps pack. So Wilbur Wood is the first card. Wilbur Wood was a pitcher of serious renown in the American League in the 1970s. As you can see, he was born in Cambridge, Mass. He originally was with the Red Sox in the early 60s. The Red Sox in the early 60s were not a particularly well-run organization. They end up letting go of him, and he goes to the White Sox. I don't remember exactly which year. It's not printed on here, but he did win. I'm almost positive, and I'll have to check myself later, that he was a Cy Young Award winner in the American League at some point in the 1970s. He threw a lot of innings and was on a lot of White Sox teams that had, varying levels of success. But Wilbur Wood was a pretty well-known pitcher in the 70s, especially in the American League. Let's see. Adrian Devine. Don't know much about Adrian, except those are some great glasses, some great specs on Adrian Devine. Very 1970s. And we really enjoy the sort of styles of the era, that's for sure. Mike Tyson. That is not the Mike Tyson that you're thinking of. Absolutely not. That is a different Mike Tyson altogether. I don't know anything about this Mike Tyson. It's unknown if he ever had a tiger get loose from his place in Las Vegas, and if he ever punched Zach Galifianakis in the face. But anyway, this is going into a great era for the Cardinals in 1977. They were not quite as good as they would be a couple years later. The 80s were kind of a better era for the Cardinals than the 70s were. But all right, Del Unser. I can't say that I know a ton about Del Unser other than obviously the marvelous Expos uniform. And didn't put up particularly great numbers. A few different teams, Senators, Indians, Mets, Expos, kind of jumped around a little bit as kind of maybe an extra outfielder type guy. One thing I'm noticing in this set is that the cards are a bit askew in terms of the cut, and that is something that if you're ever going to try to get cards to be graded, you're going to get dinged if the cards are cut like this. And also not super helpful if you're trying to trying to do a set build either. But anyway, Del Unser, great Expos look, man. You gotta love that. All right. Willie Martinez was a hitter. He's from Puerto Rico, and I don't know a ton about him. And there's random facts on the back of these cards, which I don't quite understand why they're there, about Bobby Richardson getting 13 hits in the 1960 World Series. That would be for the New York Yankees. But anyway, Willie Martinez, this is sort of the post-Aaron era. I believe 76 was Aaron's last year. But he also was with the Brewers at the end of his career, and not necessarily the Braves. Al Fitzsimmons, pitcher for the then Indians. He had been with the Royals up to that point. Don't really know a lot about him. All right, let's see what we got here, the rookies. Larry Anderson. So I believe this is the same Larry Anderson who is of some repute in Red Sox lore that he was the guy that the Red Sox, the veteran pitcher, who in the I believe it was the late 80s, right? The Red Sox traded a third base prospect, an infield prospect they didn't think they needed, named Jeff Bagwell for Larry Anderson. Lou Gorman traded him for their playoff run. Larry Anderson was a good pitcher, but I don't think he was quite worth giving up Jeff Bagwell. So that's kind of his claim to fame or claim to infamy. I don't know anything about the other pitchers there. Okay. George Hendrick, I think, went on to be a coach and a good power hitter for several years for the Indians, and I think he went around somewhere else. There's a very interesting look there for George Hendrick. It looks like a visor he's wearing. You kind of see his hair sticking up out of the back there. That must have been from spring training. That's my guess. But anyway, Big League Brothers. Just have a couple cards left here. Paul Ruschel and Rick Ruschel. First off, man, great 70s looks on those guys. Rick Ruschel was a good pitcher for quite a few years. I don't think that his brother Paul really became much, but Rick Ruschel was in the big leagues for quite a while. And then the last card here is Randy Moffett. So, not much of a pack of 77 tops. I'm going to tell you guys that. I'm going to go Wilbur Wood, the first card in the set, very clearly the card to highlight here in the middle. So, anyway, you never know what you're going to get when you get a pack of unopened 70s tops. But Wilbur Wood, like I said, past Cy Young winner, I'm pretty sure, and a good pitcher for quite a few years, and durable. It would throw regularly 250, 270 plus innings. So let me know who is your favorite card in this pack, who stood out to you the most. Maybe there's somebody you know more about. And one of the things I've appreciated so far on Wax Pack Wisdom is people chiming in with some facts about some of the players that I maybe don't know a lot about, adding to my knowledge, adding to the knowledge of anybody that would watch any of these videos. So please let us know what you think of these guys that were in this pack. Let us know also, again, if you are doing a 1977 top set build and any of these cards are interesting to you, please reach out to us. Follow us on our social media links below and send us a message. Also, please remember to subscribe to Wax Pack Wisdom, and like this video, like our content. Check out all of our other content that we've posted so far. We're really proud of the work that we've done to date, and we hope as many people see it as possible. And the last thing I'll just mention, as always, is that please check out our list of nonprofits and charities that we like to support at the bottom of this video to our Substack link. So we will see you next time on Wax Pack Wisdom. We really appreciate you watching, and again, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks very much, and take care.